How the hell am I going to fix that? This could be bad. Looks like rats have chewed through that, to be honest. Well, I have to use the flexi in the floor though. That's my biggest concern. I've not took the toilet out. Customers took the toilet out. I'm going to put the toilet back in. I'm going to mark around it, and then I'm going to cut a hole in the floor 10mm in from where the toilet finishes, so I can maybe hide the work or the mess underneath the toilet of what I'm going to have to do with gaining access to under the floor, and we'll see what's going on under there. So that's the finished edge. I cut 10mm in. It may not work, just trying to keep the mess hidden, but we'll try. Come on. It's well glued down. Well, there's the original floorboards. Grim. Got another layer to cut through yet then. We're miles away from the shower, so we should be good for making this watertight again, even though I don't know if I'll be doing that or not. Still no idea what's going on behind here yet, or under here should I say. I think I got it a bit too hot. But anyway, that's why they've used a flexi. I don't know what all this is. It looks like it's cemented in. I don't know what it's going into, and I don't know whether we're going to be able to do much with it, but it's full of flies and all sorts down here. It's disgusting. I'll carry on taking the rest of this out. I suppose expose what's going on down there. Worst case scenario is we have to put a new flexi in, but I don't really want to do that. I don't really want this happening again. A little bit of a touch of luck that we landed on a joist on that side, so it just means I have to brace that side somehow, but hopefully that'll be exposed enough to allow us to mess around with that. So let's get some gloves on. Okay, it's into clay by the looks of it. Let's get rid of this. Oh man, I don't want to do too much. There's flies and bugs everywhere. Oh shit. I don't want to knock anything into that, as in rubble. This is supposed to be from clay to soil. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. It maybe looks like it'll go in. I'm just going to spray a bit of lubricant on it first, because if it is going to go in, it's staying in. I'm not taking it back out. That there is a lump of cement, so is most of it around it. even if I only get this in position for now, then tidy up around it after so nothing can fall down it, if that makes sense. I'm hoping it'll go in anyway. Oh man. Just everything go out of the way. I don't know what shit and what cement are. Yes! That's... I went everybody loves... Oh my god. If this was smelly vision, half of you'd have turned off. Now then. Right, now that's in. I'm so happy with that. It's working out how I'm going to get back to here. Oh, this stinks. I'm going to get all this in position and clean up after. My main concern is getting this bloody toilet back in. Let's go and get street 45. Right, what's going to make this work? That's going to be too far over. Let's put a coupling on this. Right, if I measure from there to inside that socket, I'm hoping will be something like. What do you think? At least this smells nice. You little bastard. Like that. Oh, I know it's sticking miles out of the floor, but I'm hoping the pancakes, a rigid one, will fit that nicely. Obviously I've got to put a piece of soil pipe in that, because you can't put pancakes straight into soil pipes. This is the diameter is too big. But before that, I'm going to try and clean up best I can around here, so I can pour a bucket down there and test that joint at the bottom, because obviously when the floor's gone back down, I won't be able to see anything. Yeah, right, let's try and rebuild this floor, which is going to be a challenge, not for this side, just that side. Obviously I need something to support, I can't remember which one it is now, but for support the floor. So I've got a couple of pieces of board back in. I'm not messing around with that one. There's no point, I'll end up losing most of it. Oh, I don't know, I might do actually. I might do. I might try and save that. Anyway, once that's back in, I'm going to have to obviously trim this down to suit. Ah, phone. Sod it, I'll ring them back. But it doesn't need so much. It's just basically around here somewhere, which I cannot see. Was it touching there? So if I just take a little bit of that out, it should drop down. Oh, we are winning on this job. No, not enough, Dan, not enough. What is going on? I'll cut all this off after. I know it's not neat. Just try and stop the smells from getting back up. Right, just a little bit. Why are you not going down? Down at the back, something to do with this room. Oh, it's them, innit? Stupid things. So that's all screwed down now. Now because I altered these, I'm going to have to work out height. So let's just see. 30 mil from the bottom of the toilet to centre a screw hole. Screwed that in a little bit too much. That'll do. Same on the other side. I mean, that'll have to go tidy it up after when the toilet's back in. But for now, we've got to put, because this toilet doesn't flush very well, maybe that was the flexi, we'll find out. They want a lever tap putting in so they can fill the bucket and flush it at the same time as well. So, chrome backplate elbow, we'll mount that on the wall, come out of there, across, and then into the cold feed of this basin, to which we've got an isolation valve on already, so if I turn it off there, check it's off, we'll disconnect it out of there, that'll give us some movement. The reason why I'm not doing the toilet anymore is because I've not got a pan connector yet, which is a pain, but it is what it is. PTFE this on in case they ever want to take it off. I don't know why I didn't point that this way, because now I'm going to have to use my elbow, but never mind, it is what it is. Elbow, square bend, T. A little bit of water here, lucky it's a wet room. That one's a bit short of that, but get that pressed up. Do this one-handed. Beautiful. Right. Quick clean up, put the toilet back in position, measure how far that spigot is to see whether I've got the right 90-degree pan connector at home. If not, I'm going to have to go shopping and get one, a long one. I'm sure the one I've got at home isn't a long enough shank. Maybe I have to call on my dad, see if he's got one, save me having to drive friggin' miles. But yeah, I'm going to clean up first and get this toilet back in position. Now that's done, we are getting somewhere now. Of course, the one I had at home wasn't right, too short. I needed 50mm from here to the outlet of the toilet, and this is 80, so with a bit of luck, it'll work. The local builders merchants where I've got it from, had my pants down though, £12.50. £12.50 for that. It's about a £7 product. Anyway, I'll pull this toilet back out, drop that in. May need to cut it down, which is fine because this rubber comes off if I need to do that. And then I can get it connected back up and sealed round, and yeah. Actually the shower's here, so I can't imagine much water's going to go that way anyway. But you're not going to be able to tell I've been, which I am absolutely made up with, and I'm sure the customer's going to be made up with as well. Right. Where is this bit? I can't feel where I am. I'm in. Well, I think it's gone in. Well, there's only one way to find out. That's not gone all the way in, but I can shove that down after. That's not my main concern, it's that one. If that leaked, that'd be a pain, wouldn't it? It might pull up though. Right, let's allow that to fill and we shall give it a test flush. Bam bam. Seemed pretty good, that. Let's see how it takes away rubbish and that's filled back up. Beautiful, man. Try and clean off these pencil marks ready for sealing up. I don't know if I've got any grey to try and fill around there. Yes, that fitting would have looked better in white, but I ordered black and we've got black. We have some grey. Just hide this a little bit. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen, job done. I mean, that bit there on that, what I've done with that grey doesn't look great, but when I discussed this with the customer, we was talking about having to cut right the way back into this corner and then maybe having to retile that bit, but I think that will be suffice because obviously any water's getting up here. We're sealed so it can't get underneath it if it was to get that far, but I don't think it will do. Working toilet and a nice little tap for filling the bucket up. So, what did you think to that one? Would you have took on the challenge? Albeit it wasn't as bad as I thought, but yeah, it wasn't great either. That's got to be worth subscribing to the channel if you haven't done already, and at least like the video and drop a comment down below. I love reading through all your comments, and I will catch you up next one. James, Stephen, thank you for letting me film this.